very rock and roll. Big Red Studios. How long has Big Red Studios been in existence? Is this a kind of a 10-year, or is it only recently, or rock
kind
and roll?
of a good few years now, I suppose, but we're kind of refurbishing it now.
Yeah.
With the new stuff.
Well, I guess especially with, the whole family being in music and Elliot with Redwoods before and all that, it was probably always just in the air that you were. I was even this is like an instrument room.
This is the soundproof room.
Fantastic.
Not really soundproof.
Yeah, magico. Well, I'm glad to see a Beatles poster, because the one thing when I heard Jimmy and Cecil was that this could be a great lost George Harrison single, or I don't know if it was when you guys sort of put it together. Did you have a kind of a homage in mind, or were you just going with your instincts?
Kind of going with the instincts, yeah. I had been listening to a lot of Beatles, I must say, and
which is, I think, compulsory, really, when you think.
It kind of is, and particularly Two of Us. I'm not sure which album it's on, but
that's on.
Got a vibe.
That's on Let It Be.
Yeah, the first song on that, and then I get stuck on a song for weeks. I'm like, oh my god, I love this, and then hopefully, I didn't rip it off or anything.
I would have thought that was. That's great that it is. Well, the vibe of that, of course, is Paul and Linda just heading off and not being famous and being able to not know where they're going and just keep going, and that lovely feeling for somebody of his fame to be able to switch it off and be anonymous and lost and all those good things. So I know you've been playing for pretty much all your life. You've got you've got both parents are musicians. Obviously, a lot of people know Stuart from a lot of different bands, but he's a great guitar teacher and obviously a great guitar player. Elliot has a long history. He's been in different bands, Redwoods, and he's done a lot of stuff on his own. Like all the family, kind of multi-instrumentalist. Your sister also is doing. Claudia's doing some beautiful stuff. She's
spoken words and
So
she's an activist.
Did you kind of feel this is just what I have to do really, because this is part of the family tradition, or I don't know if you ever thought, maybe I'll be a plumber.
No, that was never
right.
But no, kind of 12 years old, I was like, right, let's get the guitar out, no more like in school and stuff. I know. And then just only in the last year, I suppose, I've been writing songs. Like Elliot's always been writing songs, and then I kind of caught the bug, and now he's like, oh, deal, let's record that one. And then he sits at the drum kit, bashes it out, I stand there and bash it out, and then it's like, oh, I think we've got a bit of a song coming together. So it's kind of,
well, it is in a way it echoes that George thing, because there you are, kind of, I won't say in the shadow, but you're aware that your brother has done a lot.
I'm very lucky now to have him. He's
and that step away from being the guitarist who's able to handle a million great classic songs, and you've got great kind of ability to play just about any riff that's out in the universe. But when you actually come to play your own material, it's a big leap for most people. And I don't know whether you had any reluctance about it because of the fact that you had an older brother who's already in that arena.
Not really. I think that's we have a lot of fun doing stuff, and just kind of naturally inclined to playing music the whole time. So
right. So you weren't nervous at all? I think most people feel a little bit kind of like anything.
Definitely putting it out there. It was kind of building for a few weeks, getting the video ready and stuff, and the song finished and mixed and mastered, and then but really happy with the response so far anyway. So well,
it's as much as it's a great little single, Oscar Hackett did a fantastic job. The video really seems to just fit, and it seems like sort of a,
he got the vibe of the sound and the retro kind of feel, so that was amazing.
So from beginning to end, was this all this year? Was this like a long kind of I think Good Vibrations took about 18 months to get right.
Really,
it wasn't 18 months. I'm sure it was a little bit shorter than that, but
kind of kind of a long time coming, I suppose. But sure, you have to save up the money to pay for all the.
There you go. That's it. It was more financial and spiritual.
Mastering. I know, but
well, there is that sort of feeling from the single that this could go anywhere. You could. I don't know whether you feel really the limitations only just time and money that you can, produce an album. I don't know whether you'd be tempted
to. Definitely, I've got a whole bunch of songs anyway that we're kind of working on at the moment anyway, and kind of waiting for them to get mixed and all as well. I can send them off, and computer broke down there recently, so that kind of put a delay on things. But
do you feel optimistic about the way the music industry works now? Because you think of that great generation that your dad would have been in love with, and he would have instilled that in you guys, that there was a sort of a traditional thing. You gigged and a record company noticed you and you got a record out. But now people can just release their own material straight to the public, and it kind of has a democracy that's wonderful, but it also has a wild west about it that you just don't know.
Yeah, like where
it's not like going to turn up on top of the pops for sure. You just don't know where it's going to catch fire. Would you be optimistic? Do you feel that it's a good time to release music, or would it be the great unknown?
It's a bit of both. Kind of feel like, God, if this was the 60s or whatever, I feel like not that they had it easier, but like I don't know. I feel like you can put it up on your social media and stuff, but like I don't know. Yeah. Hope like that's what I'm doing at the moment. And then hopefully,
well, it's a blessing and a curse because you can actually release it, but then it's also. Just there's a million people, kind of putting it out,
doing
and
the
it's
same.
It's like a million monkeys and a million typewriters constantly writing, and you just after a while it becomes a blur. So it's when something particularly good, and I think really what it comes down to is just that the song's good, and in this case it just happens to be really good. So I think that's got a huge advantage over, the other 1,000 singles that might be released next week or the week after. And so is there a kind of a timetable? Would you? This is going out there. We'll put the link to SoundCloud. Got that great video. We'll link that as well. But would you have a kind of a hope that by the end of the year you'll have something else out, or do you sort of?
Definitely, right. Got the follow-up single ready now. It's on the computer there anyway. And
nice.
Have to send off the WAV files to Lamplight Studios and get that mixed and mastered. But mastered by Fergal Davis and stuff. So I've got a good few in the pipeline. Hopefully coming out.
We should mention the great team around you. Obviously, we mentioned Ellie is great in there. I know Val was location manager. You've got the great Russian artist Irina Kupsova was in there as art director. The Water Gypsies were prop. But that sort of feeling of it being there's a kind of a wonderful feeling of group effort. Like everybody wants this to work. And
everyone chipped in. I'm very blessed to have those people around me. Like so. All their creativity.
Just to wrap up then, I don't know whether like when it comes to the fact that the whole family are musical, have you ever, beyond sort of having fun playing covers and all that, there just seems to be a million different combinations between Claudia, Stuart, Val, Elliot and yourself. Would you I don't know whether it like you'll be end up on Elliot's next thing, or it must seem like it's all kind of cross pollination and
chip in on each other's stuff, but Elliot can kind of do more than me in terms of like he does the drums, bass.
He is a show off, really, isn't he?
Jack of all trades. But
But has there ever been a temptation to do a Crampton family kind of thing? I know you don't.
We did that thing in the hotspot years ago and stuff. Hopefully in the future, we could do something.
Well, I would say, as I said, a perfect single, and I know it's early days. It's just the beginning, so it'd be fascinating to see. Yeah, because you look back at all careers, and from David Bowie to all the greats, obviously the Beatles and all that. There's a kind of early signs and occasionally early brilliance, and then you just hope and pray that it's given room to grow and room to have fun with itself.
Exactly.
And I think your next one's a thrash metal dub reggae track, right?
Kind of,
we don't want to give too much away, but
no.